It didn't. These by default will always show up, but it did give us this file, and this is technically a file that I'm looking for because it has a dot in here. So that one, that's because I'm on the desktop. If I go and copy this to documents, which should be empty. Now I could have done all of what I just did with the clicking and dragging with the command prompt. That is for next week when we start talking, or later this week when we start talking about copy and move and things like that. So I'm going to change directory.
Lift this down.
Now, one thing that's kind of cool.
Lift this down.
I don't want to spell out the word document because I've been typing this whole
Lift
time.
this
I'm spelling everything wrong. I
Lift
started
this
it,
down,
hit the tab button, and Windows
I
Auto.
won't lift this down. Lift this
So
down.
if I know the first couple of letters,
Lift this down.
I can make Windows Auto.
Lift this down. I won't lift this down.
Just show that and the
Lift
character
this
track,
down.
which it'll
Lift
always
this
show.
down. I won't lift this down. Lift this down. Lift this down. Lift this down.
Any questions about
I won't lift this down. Lift this down. Lift this down. Lift this down. I won't lift this down. Lift this down.
So I tried to talk about it against last week, but I started to talk about Windows 10 on Windows 11.
I won't lift this down. Lift this down. Lift this down. I won't lift this down. Lift this down. Lift this down. I won't lift this down. Lift this down. Lift this down.
So that symbol is also down here. This is your internet, time, date, you kind of know all that. I'm gonna run through this some semi-quickly because I feel like you guys have used computers enough to know kind of a little bit of the basics. If there is a point where you guys are like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about, raise your hand, tell me to slow down. So, we talked about the tiles a little bit, which I said was a legacy from Windows 8. Another legacy from Windows 8. Because of these tiles, now it's not enabled on your VMs because these machines here don't have touchscreen. Well, actually, this one does. So let me find my little magic pen. See if I can do this. So, this has touchscreen. So, this was a Windows 7. That wouldn't let me do that. With Windows 8 and up, you can touch the screen, tap it, if your system has a touchscreen enabled. If it doesn't, it won't. But you can touch the screen like a tablet and open things up. So that came out in Windows 8. It's still around. Something they actually, I think, worked well with Windows 8 was the touchscreen capability.
The monitor has to be touchscreen, right?
Yes, your monitor has to be touchscreen enabled, yes. How many of you use our little friend over here? Cortana. No, no. She's annoying, huh? If you've ever actually enabled her, she's incredibly annoying. But what she is she's like, hey Google, I might activate some of your phones here, so I apologize. Siri, Alexa. Sort by is our order by. So those are the same thing, just it shows it in a different way. Next thing is down here, next to our file explorer, is Windows Store. So this is one way of downloading stuff, which, if it decides to load, I will show you. Now a lot of what Cortana is really for as a personal assistant is really just managing your calendar. That's her best feature. And she can kind of look things up for you, but if you've ever used those apps that you speak to and say their name, you kind of notice they don't always know what you mean, and they look up things relatively close to what you say. Cortana's the same way. She kind of works. Not well. But she is an assistant. Notice it also says beta here. Cortana has been in beta since Windows 10 was started. They've kind of given them one or two. If something is in beta trial for that long, they're not working. Okay. Let's talk about file explorer. So this is Windows 10 file explorer. Windows 11 will look very different from that. Sometimes I'm at the mercy of the technology, and we'll just roll with it. Talk about that a little bit. So management tools. When I say management tools, what do people think of? What are some things you might need to manage on your computer?
Hard drive.
Hard drive, so storage space, good. There's one I'm particularly thinking of. What about viruses? What do I do about that?
Antivirus.
So antivirus, that's another management tool. It's not too great because, for example, Windows doesn't even use their own security. Windows Defender. Windows company itself doesn't use that, which tells you something. They use CrowdStrike software.
Use what?
CrowdStrike.
Use that.
So that, if you remember a couple weeks ago when the internet or the world like stopped working, all the planes were like, yeah, we can't go anywhere because every computer in the world is blue screen. That was due to the fact that someone didn't check their code before they hit send and sent the world an incomplete update on CrowdStrike, which is a company that manages 90% of the world's security systems on their computer.
Oh, wow.
So the reason that all the planes were landed and probably some of you didn't go to work that day was because somebody didn't do enough testing on their program. If any of you are in courses later on that involve programming, you'll probably hear test, 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 test. That's why. Because, and it wasn't just missed by one person, mind you. It was missed by that person who was working on that code, the person who supervised that person, the person who was supposed to specifically test the program for all stress issues. They didn't. But yes, CrowdStrike is a security program, or a security company that handles that has specific software for security. But by default, Windows has Windows Defender. It does well. But if you really want to protect your computer, you should have another antivirus software on there. As I said, Windows is well aware that their system is incomplete because they don't even use it. Couple other management tools are disk check. Yep. So if you have ever needed to defrag a computer, and we'll talk about what that means later on in the course, and what it's specifically doing. But you might have seen this screen where you go through that. Disk check, make sure that your disk is running properly. The other one I'm thinking of, just while we were here, is our little friend. If any of you have ever had to do this, because the software isn't running properly.
Yeah, manager.
Yes, this is the Windows 11 version because in order to do the Control-Alt-Delete on Windows 10, we have to send this one here. So notice by default it starts off with this. If you ever want more, yes, tap in. If you ever want more information, make it bigger, give it more details. This not only tells you what's currently running, tells you what's running in the background, which can be really helpful if your CPU or disk is at 100%. And you don't know why. You don't even have anything running, and these numbers are just going crazy. Notice when I'm doing things, it's monitoring my CPU and saying how much I'm using. So this can show you when you're having spikes in activity, and it can also show you, if it's way up here, you're probably doing too much at once. You're overrunning your CPU. Another one good to keep out for, so we talked about short-term and long-term memory. This is kind of the same thing. So the short-term or RAM of this device is 4 gigabytes. And right now it's pretty steady because I'm not really doing anything with the machine. It's kind of just sitting here looking at all of you. Well, you're looking at all of it, but same thing. It's not really doing anything right now, so it's not using a lot of RAM. If I have a lot of applications running, we might see that that fluctuates. And then this is our kind of our backup for that. So this is not actually it's a mixture of the two. So this is long-term and short-term. But when you're in your computer, when your short-term kind of gets full and doesn't have a lot of space, it'll start borrowing from this. This is your C drive. If it's borrowing from your C drive to run applications,
be so close to each other. Darwin.
Autograph is crazy.
Damn, I'm on one life. 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 Yeah. Damn, I'm on one life. 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 Yeah. Damn, I'm on one life. 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 Damn, I'm on one
critique the way she uses language, or organizes her points, or any, I mean, there's lots of different ways you could approach responding to her essay. For our purposes, to start off, I just wanted you to be thinking about what you agree with or what you do not agree with from her essay. And I want you to pre-write on that.
Hold on, so you want us to say what we agree, what we don't agree on
Right, so I want
AI
you,
essay?
huh?
On the AI essay?
On Morrison's essay.
On her essay, not the ones ChatGPT here wrote.
So we're just doing it on.
Okay, so we're talking about,
Yeah.
yes, talking about AI in writing, the Amy Morrison essay, because remember, that's what you're writing your summary response about. You're writing your summary response about her essay.
Hey,
The first step was to summarize her essay, and now the next step is to explore how you want to respond to her essay.
and how you feel about it.
Yeah. So what I want you to do, when I say go, I'm going to time you, is spend 3 minutes free writing on one of those two prompts. One or the other, you can choose which one you want to do.
I was gonna say, I thought that was the same prompt twice, so once disagree.
Once disagree, or once agree. Spend the next few minutes describing which of Morrison's points you agree with most and explain why, or spend the next few minutes describing which of Morrison's points you disagree with most and explain why.
What do you mean by
Huh?
what do you mean by point that we agree or disagree with?
Or her opinion about writing, or her opinion about AI, or her opinion about how writing should be taught, or right, her ideas about AI and writing. Okay, so
What do I want to title my document? Personal opinions?
yes, sounds good. All right, 3 minutes. Focus on one of these. Go.
So which one I do?
O'Neill, which one did you do?
I did the top one. The what I agree with the
What do
most.
you agree with most?
That AI lacks emotion.
And so you agree with her on that, and for that reason, what?
For that reason, I really resonated with the statement, and the humor in the writing, I felt like could not be replicated by AI.
Okay, good. Ennis, what did you focus on?
So down, so down, so down, so down, so down,
And
so
what part of it?
down,
Okay.
so down, so down, so
Okay, then they're creating harmony and writing rather Alright, so this is the kind of thing I want you focused on as you write. This is your opportunity to go through that process that Darcy went through, that she describes on the page, that first page, where she's describing essentially her brainstorming and free writing process and everything that went into that. This is a very important
so damn